Sons of Destiny, no stone unturned. Today we have with us the lovely Kayla and
Hi.
Assassin.
What's up?
Today I'm on the crew while we're streaming this, and this lovely green Aventador.
Lambo. Nice. But,
Alright, who wants to start us off?
Assassin.
Well, today is part two from we were talking about, or the day before yesterday. We were talking about all the cons the day before, so I guess today we kind
Talk
of
about
all
the pros.
decided to focus, on the pros of Destiny. Um, you know, one of the pros that I find in Destiny is the gear you wear is actually very unique. You don't really find gear like this in any other game.
That's true.
That is very true. Also, one of my pros that I like about Destiny, I like the little Easter eggs that they hide in Destiny of Halo. Especially the Ballast Arc mission. If you ever go up against the tank, before you leave, go look at that building that's directly behind the rock. Look straight at it and tell me you do not see Master Chief's helmet.
I never played Halo, but there's another a pro about Destiny. It's the community that you play with. You meet so many people, so many nice people that's willing to help you do whatever you need to do.
The communities are very helpful, and even the clans.
Yeah. Oh yeah, clans are helpful too.
Yeah, that's one of the bigger things in Destiny is the community. Back in year one, the community wasn't too big. Yes, it was a big game launch and everybody was hyped about it. But the game kind of died out very quickly than what the company was expecting. So after, I guess, the initial the initial game launched and everybody had the time to play it and, actually enjoy it, they kind of died out, you know? A lot of my original guys kind of died out very quickly. That's why the way it is. Nowadays, the communities are actually pretty good. Actually, you find amazing people that not only to help you but to do things with. Like, as Jugs was saying about the community and the clans, I met Jugs and Caleb through the clans and the community. So you can't destroy the results. Yes, you are going to have bad people and bad clans, but there's very little to choose from in that category. There's more good people to help you than less.
And I really like the fact that the amount of armor that there is in the game, you can actually customize your character to fit your style and how you like.
Yeah. I like the you can do explore planets, and it's really interesting of what you find on each planet, and like for each planet you find different species and different materials to gather, and it's like there's a lot of things you can do on each planet, and it's really fun too.
Well, that is true, Caleb. But also, the artwork of the planets is very beautiful, especially Venus. If you can get to a high point, you can actually see how much detail they did with the background. Yeah, the moon's a little bland, so is Mars. Earth, I think they could have done a little more with. But Venus, I actually like the way they did Venus.
I do too.
Yeah, Venus is actually one of my favorite looking planets. I do like the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought was very creative, and also the Plaguelands was very creative.
Yes, the Plaguelands I love.
Yeah, I love the Plaguelands too.
I spent a lot of time in the Plaguelands.
Yeah, I did too. But
Only more than what I'm supposed to.
yeah, sometimes I still explore the
When I
playground.
first started playing go ahead, Kayla.
It's the playground is it's very beautiful because there's so many. It's snowy and there's old metal that's broken down by the fallen, and it's that's, that's what it is. Each planet is broken down for that specific species and on that planet. So.
Now, one of my favorite things to do on the Plaguelands is trying to shoot them little drones.
All the ones that fly around.
Yeah, the ones that cut out the metal. I like trying to shoot those with a sniper.
Well, actually, you can ride those. Actually,
I never tried to ride one.
you can ride them.
That's cool.
I never knew that.
Me neither, actually. That's a pretty nice one. These things to now.
Yeah, you can ride them.
Yeah, my thing about the Plaguelands is just the way that it's actually made. You know, that it's actually, it's kind of like another part of the actual. What is the name of Earth? Not old Russia. What's it called?
Cosmodrome.
Yeah. That it's funny that it looks. It's exactly like the Cosmodrome, but you know the actual like environment is different. Like
There, you can actually go into certain parts of the Cosmodrome through the Plaguelands, which, to be honest with you, I think when they did the Plaguelands, they should have opened up all of it.
Yeah.
And even had the old part in there too, and make it bigger. It'd be a lot bigger than the Dreadnought, I would say.
Yeah, the Dreadnought is actually another good place to point out because the Dreadnought is very unique on the kind of art style and the way that it looks.
Oh.
The Dreadnought is actually kind of, if you sit here and just think about it, it's kind of like a dark, and it's like there's no light shine down it. And
to be honest with you, when I first started playing on the Dreadnought, I ain't gonna lie, when I did patrol, I got lost the first time I went on there.
Me too.
I think everybody did. Everybody else did.
Me too. Yeah. There's almost very little to do on a Dreadnought. So,
I mean, I can understand why they made the maps the size that they did, because they wanted people to rememorize the map. Because there ain't no little map you can look at.
Nah, this is a radar.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they could have made the map a little bit bigger, actually.
Now, the diversity of weapons and armor that Destiny has gave us for the first, I want to say, how many years? 3 years?
Three?
Yeah, I think it's 3, yeah. It's been really fun.
It has been.
But when we get to Destiny 2, I hope there's even more. And I hope there's more explorable areas, you know? I really don't want to be confined to what we just had on Destiny 1. I want more. And I can pretty much say that we're not the only ones, even though we are players, and yes, we're making a stream about this stuff. And I know the rest of the Destiny community can honestly say they want bigger areas.
They do.
Yeah. One of the things that a lot of the players do say is that, you know, they want more open, kind of like more of an open world, kind of like a bigger hub where you could actually go and socialize and walk around. And, you know, connect to the actual people in the actual game. You know?
Yeah, more connection.
Because the tower is cool. You know, in the beginning it was the most awesome looking thing, but after you go there like 7,000 times like you do during the game, you know, it basically becomes another like, oh, it's another public hub.
Now, when I first went to the tower, when I started playing Destiny, I didn't know where nothing was, and I was lost.
I would too. Like, I started playing Destiny when the Tekken King era came out, and I was confused of what things were, and that's where the community comes in. the community helps you a lot. It tells you what to do and helps you.
Yeah, that kind of changed a little bit, later on in the year, later on in the lifespan of the game. In the original game, back when it started, the communities were actually kind of scarce. There weren't really that many of them. There were very little clans, and nobody really knew how to do a raid correctly. So, getting an official team that actually did it with you was actually very difficult.
It was. It was very difficult to get a team together, and you had to hope that they would help you. But now it's more generous because it's fun to help people, and it's fun to teach them what to do, and especially people that are new to Destiny now. It's people that are higher level can take the beginners to level up a lot faster. So
Oh yeah.
it's really fun. Yeah.
It's funny to say that I've been a Destiny noob 2 times actually. I've been back in year 1 when I actually originally started the game in launch, and then a few months ago, I was technically a noob also because, well, technically I kind of still am because I came back after years of not playing, and the communities actually have been very well. Like I said earlier, there's some bad apples and there's some bad apples in the tree, but sometimes that one bad apple doesn't really matter because you have so many other great people you meet during the time. But you can't really say, oh, Destiny's community is terrible just because you met one bad person. Because for that one bad person I met probably like 10 good ones. So it's kind of hard to kind of find a bad person.
That is really true. And also there is you might meet one bad person out of Destiny and meet 10 good ones. But also you'll meet a group of nothing but pure fucking assholes. I think they're better than you because they got more stuff than you.
Yep.
And I've ran in plenty of lobbies like that. Especially, alright, let me give an example. I was helping one of my friends out level up, and this level 40, 335 dude was saying, oh, why you helping this noob out? You should be doing the raid and getting your stuff done instead of helping this little weakling. I'm like, for one, I'm helping out a friend. For 2, you ain't got to be an asshole. And for 3, you're blocking our progress.
Exactly.
And I wouldn't move. I stand my ground until he left the lobby.
Yep. It's just so much fun.
I mean, I just don't understand people like that. All because they think that they're better gamers than the other person. I'm not saying I'm a good gamer, yeah, I play my fair share of Crucible and I get my fair share of my ass kicked.
I play a lot of Crucible, so...
Yeah, but Kayla wouldn't know anything about getting her ass handed to her in Crucible now, would she?
Not really, no. I'm a tryhard too, so...
Well, just right now, currently to what this stream has been airing, we just finished doing not only a raid, but we jumped into the Crucible, and it was actually kind of crazy.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was quite fun, yes. But enough about talking about Destiny. Let's give our opinions about Destiny 2 and what we would like and what we think the rest of Destiny community would actually want to see from Bungie. Me personally, I like to see a heavy sniper rifle, Void, Arc, and Solar. The Arc one, once you shoot it, if you miss your target but get close to him, it shoots out an EMP, which scrambles the screen and the minimap. That would be neat. Now, for the Void, I would like to see kind of a mini black hole, almost like a tether, but not latching onto you. But if it's near you, it will suck your life force from you and start dealing damage to you. For the solar, I would like to see almost something like a mini supernova. And when you get a precision shot, when you hit it, it would destroy not only you, but deal massive amount of damage to the people around you. We haven't seen heavy snipers. I mean, yeah, they would be hard as hell to use in Crucible because, let's face it, we don't get heavy that much in Crucible.
Nope.
But it would be something cool to have.
It would have been.
I mean, and with the swords, do something about the hilt damage. Take it away. Do something. We don't need that in Destiny 2.
No, we don't. I don't think we need swords period in Destiny 2.
Well, you know what? They're not gonna take away the swords. They're probably.
I'm not saying take away the sword. I'm talking about those people that run around with just the hilt, no sword damage, don't even use any other guns, and they kill people. They just hit people twice and they kill you. And that's just wrong. You should take away the damage from the hilt. I'm not saying take away the sword completely, just the hilt.
That's true, yeah. Well,
No, that's actually the best way they should have done it. It's just that, you know, like always, there's always something that happens.
I want to, like, in Destiny 2, I want to see, like, new, I want to see special weapons go to primary. I think that would be pretty cool.
Now, what I would like to see is more of a variety of grenades.
Yes, more variety of grenades, yeah.
And to be honest with you, when Destiny 2 comes out, I don't want to see the same supers, the same grenades. I want something different. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one out there.
Yeah,
No, you're
I
not.
want to see for the class more perks. And what I don't want to see, I do not want to see fusing grenades. I want to see no grenades are not meant to be stick to you. So I want to do something like that with the grenades.
I think Destiny 2, the goal for Destiny 2, should be able to knock its socks off the consumer. Instead of like, oh, we just spent almost $100 on something that's just like what we had.
Yep.
That's exactly the issue. They're basically spending, you know, that's another thing. A lot of people are kind of afraid of buying Destiny 2 because of the history of Destiny 1.
And they're also scared that Destiny 2 is just going to be a rematch, recycled Destiny 1.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, it saves money on making games. I understand that. It saves money on making content. But the fact is, you want to bring more people in? To bring them back to your game after your first game was a failure? Don't use recycled material.
Exactly.
I mean, look at Assassin's Creed. Most of their games, how many of their games have been recycled?
Yeah.
Well, me personally, when I played Black Flag and then played other Assassin's Creed games, I noticed that the game, like the buttons, they're different every fucking time.
Oh, control-wise, yes. Control-wise, they are different. Because,
That's what I'm talking about, controller-wise. But also, the mechanics have been different.
Yes, the mechanics have changed in the past years. I do agree with you on that one.
That's what I'm getting at, the mechanics. That's what I'm getting at, recyclables. That's the main thing that gets recycled from every game. And the biggest fear for people that play Destiny, that are going to try to get Destiny 2, is that everything's going to be recycled. Everything's going to be the same. We're going to have the same supers, same fucking grenades, and not all of us want that. Since we have to lose all of our stuff in Destiny 1 and have to start over in Destiny 2, At least give us new supers, new grenades. Think out of the box, Bungie.
Think out of the box.
Yeah, they should. You know, I'm going back to kind of like the consumer. You know, the consumer is spending. You know, yeah, somebody's not gonna get. Yeah, you know, just to be totally honest, I almost think a good percentage of everybody's gonna get the $100 one because it brings the season pass and it brings in the game.
Now, what I'm also hoping for is that Destiny does not go nerf crazy this time.
Yeah, we hope that they leave everything alone.
I mean, yeah, nerf stuff like the architect, but not the gun itself. That would be great. But when you make something and it's good, and the only reason why you nerf it is because someone's complaining about it, or majority people are complaining about it, and you turn the gun to shit, Bungie will lose a lot of people, because they had to, most of us had to deal with that for 3 years.
We did have to deal with it for 3 years.
Exactly, and we're not wanting to deal with it.
Yeah,
No, nobody does.
Yeah, nobody does. We shouldn't have, some of these guns didn't really even need to get nerfed anyways, they just did, so.
Yeah, a lot of the nerves, you know, kind of like the reason why they did them, it doesn't make no sense. You know, like a few, you know, going back to Destiny 1, like the nerfing of shotguns, yes, that was needed. That was actually a very good thing. But they didn't have to nerf every single shotgun of the game.
They could have just nerfed like certain ones, the most powerful ones, you know.
Yeah.
But like when they started nerfing assault rifles,
Yeah, assault rifles.
then they started nerfing fusion rifles, and they mixed and matched, and they made one gun more powerful than the other. But you got people out there that play with auto rifles. You got people out there that like the scout rifles. You got people out there that like the pulse rifles, just like me. I'm sorry, I'm a pulse rifle. I love them. I don't know why. I just love how they handle.
I don't like auto rifles though. Like, I like everything else, but I don't like auto rifles. It's just...
I like the auto rifles to an extent. Now, my number one favorite auto rifle from year one in Destiny was the Atheon's Epilogue. I had almost 1,000 bullets in my reserves and had close to 100 in my mag.
Yeah.
But I'm just hoping that they don't screw over every gun like they did in Destiny 1.
Keep it as it is. Like, make the gun, then later go and nerf it. Just don't do that. That just ruins. That basically ruins your work, what you did on the gun.
Now, another thing I like to see in Destiny 2 is, are sparrows having some type of weaponry on them?
That'd be cool, yeah. That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty interesting, actually.
I think, like, what we could have, like, we could be able to, like, ride our ships to, the planet or to whatever we are going to. I think that'd be pretty cool. So, like,
Yeah, that would be nice.
yeah.
Be able to cut through the screen and be able to actually fly to the planet.
Yeah. What else we could have? Like, we could have at least 3 exotics equipped on at once.
No,
And
I would
just, like,
have to disagree with you right there, Kayla, because that would be a little OP, to be honest.
Would be, but then again, you have all these exotics for what, though? That's the thing. You
Now,
only
I
need
could
one?
understand having more than one exotic on your patrol, but when it comes down to missions and Crucible, be limited.
That's true.
Or do an exotic version and a legendary version, or switch between them.
Well, yeah.
Because then they could they could make it, you could have an exotic one, but then they have a legendary one that has the same values but it's not as powerful as the exotic one.
Now I could see like having multiple exotic armor pieces on.
Yeah. Like just in the tower, not in the environment.
Well, I would have to disagree with you right there, Kayla, because I would honestly like to have more armor on me when I am in a raid. More beneficial armor.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if they did give us multiple exotics we could wear and multiple guns that we could carry that were exotics, that would be okay, but I can honestly see that never happening because they don't want people saying, oh, that's OP, oh, that's just wrong, why can't I do this, blah blah blah. Or have a special setting in Crucible where you can wear all that stuff, or like in player versus player and private matches. You can do that in private matches because you be with your friends, you really wouldn't be getting no rewards, and it just be you having fun.
Yeah, see, at a private match you should be allowed to do anything.
Yeah, you should. Especially if it's against your friend.
Yeah, because technically speaking, we're only gonna be what? We're gonna be shooting a friend. We're not doing. And then the thing is, when do we get anything good from private matches, anyways?
Nothing really. I haven't got nothing from a private match except for when private matches first started, I did get an exotic drop from a 3 coin.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was rare. But it was just me and my friends looking for ghosts. We didn't even try to kill each other.
Cool.
Time just ran out.
Time ran out? Okay. Well, you cut it off then.
Yep.
But what else would y'all like to see from Destiny 2 besides sparrows having weaponry on them? And each sparrow could have its own weapon, you know, and be able to customize your sparrow, be able to paint it, add stuff onto it and off of it. That stuff would actually be fun.
No, it'll be good. And also, something I do want from Destiny 2 is that the party limit, instead of 3, it'll be 6.
Yeah, it should be like a whole fire game. That would be pretty cool. That would be.
That would be fun. Especially for patrols.
Yeah, patrol, yeah.
Just bring it.
Especially for like patrol, or let us make our own private patrol.
Yeah. True.
That's something that would be nice.
Yeah.
Just gotta hope for the best. Just hope that they listen and. But it is what it is, and you can't change anything about it. So.
But is there anything else that I'm running a blank here, and I was wanting to know if y'all had any ideas for Destiny 2. I pretty much said what I wanted to say.
Well, it's one of the last things that I was thinking of, a lot of the things that, because all of us have seen the trailer so far, we know that the tower has been destroyed, and the vault system was destroyed also. I want at least, to get some of those old weapons back. Kind of like, you have to do like a quest line to get that done.
Well, yes, but you already know that's not going to happen because they want everyone else starting off new.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like let's put you're doing a quest line to find the last touch of Malice. You gotta go into like a dungeon, you destroy a whole bunch of hive, you know, make it again somehow, and then you find it, and then you take it, and then you put it into the new vault system that will transfer it to your vault, kind of thing. I don't even know what they're gonna have, but you know, at least that's what I'm hoping for. You know, something that you know you don't have to get all the old exotics, but bring in something that is iconic from the original game. Like the Tutamalis is very iconic because it's a very hard one.
I mean, I like the Outbreak Prime. Any of the pulse rifles from Destiny 1 I fell in love with, especially the exotics. Don't really care for the fully automatic exotic ones, but I would still use them if needed.
Same here. But what I want to see, I want to the exotic that we have now, put it like in a tomb, and for Destiny 2 you can go into that tomb and like read everything about the exotics. Like you can't pull them off the wall, but you can read everything about it. So
that's not a bad one either.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I think that will do us for tonight. Thank you for coming to watch the stream, the ones that came in and stayed. Come to YouTube and watch the whole stream. If you have not seen it, leave your comments, like, share, subscribe, and click that bell. Peace.
Yeah. See ya.